field, which was so vital, because otherwise you have multitudes of people going back to 1969 who are saying, Lord, Lord, and Jesus is going to say, please leave. I don't know who you are, you workers of lawlessness or iniquity. Because, and I'm going too fast, there's no such thing as a totally carnal conversion.
Of course, the book, Gospel according to Jesus. The author is right here. Add to that.
I'm going to be speaking a little bit on the perseverance of the saints. This speaks to that doctrine because eternal life perseveres manifestly in every life in which it has been granted by God. When we talked about that in another Q&A, I absolutely agree with that. There's no such thing as a carnal Christian in the sense that there's no changed life, but that was the idea. In fact, there were books being produced at the time I wrote the Gospel According to Jesus. It said as a statement of fact, if you ever believed in the Lord Jesus Christ, you can now be an unbelieving believer, deny Christ, and have no evidence of any salvation in your life, and you're on your way to heaven. You'll get there. One book called The Hungry Inherit said, you'll get there, but you won't inherit it. There'll be like a ghetto in heaven for non-lordship people.
We call that ghetto.
You call that ghetto hell. I know. I understand that.
You managed to get that word in there. I'm very proud of you.
There you go, read my mind again, Steve.
We have some more theological questions, but let's drop back for a little bit and maybe ask a bit more of a question in your own formation. Could each of you identify a figure or two from church history who impacted your ministry or your own theological formation?
Yeah, that's a wonderful question. I have the privilege of teaching historical theology at the Master's Seminary, and there's many different individuals who immediately come into my mind. I recently worked on a project tracing the doctrine of justification by faith prior to the Reformation, and so some of the individuals who come to my mind are those who I studied for that project. And one of them is Clement of Rome, who the Roman Catholic Church considers to be the fourth pope, and yet he has one of the clearest statements of justification by faith alone in all of patristic literature in the 32nd chapter of 1 Clement. I love to tell Roman Catholics that I meet that their fourth pope was actually a Protestant. And
What was our first one?
yes,
For those of you that didn't hear, he said, so was their first one. Beyond Clement of Rome, someone else?
yes, certainly on the theological level, Augustine, and then on the exegetical or expository level, his counterpart in the East, Chrysostom, the father really of expository preaching. So to trace some of those individuals prior to the Reformation is just so encouraging. We recognize that the evangelical convictions that we hold dear, that are summarized in the five solas, they were held by generations of believers in the first 1,500 years of church history as well. And the faith that we hold dear, it's not just 500 years old, it's 2,000 years old, and we rejoice with all of those generations of believers throughout all of church history with whom we resonate at that level.
And this is a question for all of you. So.
My guy is your guy. A little fellow from Southampton, or Northampton, not Southampton, Northampton, Massachusetts.
We're talking about Jonathan Edwards. Dr. Lawson.
Yeah, God uses different people in our lives as we're at different stages. We read different books, and so it doesn't necessarily mean that this is the towering theologian like Jonathan Edwards, but it's who God used in my life almost like a key a far more reformed understanding of salvation and providence and the Godhead and all of that. It was reading Thomas Watson's book, A Body of Divinity, as he preached through the Westminster Confession. And I'd never read anything like this. There was more of God in the table of contents than there was in other books that were being written. The first half was the attributes of God, and the second half, the table of contents, was everything flowing out of God. And